All right, so last time I checked in, it was late September. We wrapped up a hunt there in that redneck, and we saw a bunch of deer, but we didn't see any shooters that night. It was really just an observation sit for us, you know. But we're back now at the farm. It's November, and I'm getting all kinds of pictures on our stealth reactor cams that you know, the bucks are chasing all over the place. So it's been a little bit of a cool front here coming this week, so we're really excited. We're excited to get up. We're gonna climb up in a different redneck blind tonight, and really just to take in you know, what we can see this week. So it should be good. We got some really good winds for this part of the farm that we want to hunt on. We've got probably 3 or 4 good-looking deer that had to just be pumped to shoot. So we've got some prospects. So we're excited. We're excited to get going. We got great conditions. I got the family up with me. Jared flew in from California to hop behind the camera here for me. So we're really excited, and we're ready to see some activity.
Got one question. Did we see the decoy getting pounded by a big one?
That's like my dream. I haven't used the decoy and just watched it get annihilated yet. And so this week, yes, that's the one thing. If I don't kill a deer, that's what I want to see.
Last night we had some really good action, but it was all really young bucks and a bunch of does. We ended up ditching the decoy idea because the first couple does that came out got really skittish of it, and you know, this time of year I'd hate to be running too many does off, just knowing that bucks were coming to check them or tending to them, you know, at any time. So we climbed back in this redneck, and almost immediately when we sat down, it was about right at legal shooting light, but it's tough to see. We got a couple clips of some bucks that came in through this plot, but we haven't seen anything since then, and we might make a change here as the wind changes. I've got a good south spot in mind, south wind spot, so as the wind shifts, our strategy is going to shift a little bit too. But this morning we were hoping to sit on this plot, catching the deer kind of falling in back to the bedding area. They bed at the back of these plots. So you know, with the big ag field behind me, I was hoping to kind of catch them in that transition, and we did. You know, we saw a couple of bucks. You know, one was borderline shooter, but you know, it was tough to tell, and you know, I'd like a better look at him in daylight probably. So we're gonna finish this sit out here as long as the wind stays out of the northwest, and see what we see. But then after that, we might be making a change as the wind changes. All right, so we shifted gears a little bit. We've seen 2 pretty nice bucks this morning. But they hadn't made their way off back into this bedding, and you know, the wind is just is kind of it's really light and pretty variable, to be honest with you, but it seems to be pretty steady out of the north still, where the weatherman was predicting, you know, west on the southwest by now. That's kind of what our game plan was centered around. But when in doubt this time of year, just get on the downwind side of this bedding area. So that's what we did. We climbed up in a tree. We still got kind of a northwest wind, and so we're on the downwind side of this bedding area. And we're planning on sitting here for a little while and seeing what kind of action rolls through. So. All right, it's day 3 here. We're in the stand this morning, and we're really using the same rut tactic. We're on the north side with a south wind, north side of a bedding area with a south wind. So, and we've already seen some chasing this morning, which is just a great sign. It's about 8:40 here on November 4th. So we're pretty excited. We're gonna sit for a while this morning. Getting some pictures of some bucks cruising yesterday, just a couple bucks we haven't even seen, and one of them was just a hammer. So I don't even have a name for him yet, but he'd be a great one to take. So hoping that he's hanging around, coming through and checking this bedding area. But we're gonna sit here at day 3 and we're ready to rock. I got my Onyx pulled up here. We're in the tree, and we're kind of sitting on the side of this creek right here. But as you can see, I got my optimal wind set on this Onyx map here. So we're hoping that we can catch a cruising buck, rutting buck on the downwind side of this bedding area. So I've sat here before in the past and seen all kinds of rutting activity and deer like locked down with does in there. So we've been sitting here since about midday. And we're gonna sit here through the evening tonight. It's November 5th, so we've been getting a ton of pictures this week too, silk-in pictures of a cruising buck during daylight. So I feel like we're in a good spot here, and based off this Onyx map, I think you can really see the layout and kind of the game plan for what we're trying to do. So hopefully tonight's the night. That's not the shot that we wanted, for sure. But that was an insane sequence right there. We were getting ready to shoot that 8-pointer that came down, and he got right under us just like that doe did earlier, and smelled us, kind of looked up and got startled. Didn't know what we were, jumped back a little bit. I grunted at him, and then I snort wheezed as he's going off, and I heard this buck grunt. and he came flying to our tree. I shot him a little high and had to follow up with another shot. But that's bow hunting, and I'm excited to get him and get my hands on him. There he is, buddy.
Big buck.
Daddy shoot him?
Yeah, buddy, what do you think?
Big deer!
Daddy, high five. Nice. Oh, you just want to ride a four-wheeler now?